An episode called Sea Scavengers could be about almost anything: starfish, sea cucumbers, several types of sharks and other fish. It's amazing how much of the underwater ecosystem depends on critters who enjoy eating other critters' poop.
On a Texas tower, an offshore oil drilling platform, Aquaman and Aqualad read a sinister, threatening message received a few hours ago by the crew foreman.
Remove your tower from this area at once. If removal doesn't start by noon, I shall destroy it. Signed, the Sea Scavenger.
A Texas tower? The Texas Towers were a series of offshore radar installations in the late 50s and early 60s. And they weren't in Texas, they were off the northern east coast. They were closed down after one of them collapsed. There's a building in downtown Houston called the Texas Tower, but I don't think this is it, especially since that Texas Tower wasn't built until 2021. However it got its name, this sea scavenger seems to think Aquaman can just pick it up and carry it around in a backpack. It takes days, sometimes weeks, to move one of those things, even the floating ones that are supposed to be movable, because you have all the stuff connected to the ocean floor and whatnot. I have a feeling the sea scavenger doesn't know how these things work, or else he's mistaken Aquaman for Superman.
Holy haddock! It's almost noon now.
Yeah, and with my crew scared off, I'm alone.
Aquaman said, "Apparently we're chopped liver. Come on, Aqualad." They dove overboard and went home. Nobody ever found out what happened to the rig.
Tusky and the seahorses grow panicky at the approach of the Submarobot, a monstrous steel robot controlled from within by Scavo and his scavengers.
Submarobot. I like it. I think if I had a name like Scavo, I'd change it, but whatever turns your crank.
I warned them to remove this rig from our hideout area. Now I will destroy it.
Shivering shellfish. Is it an earthquake?
Help! Into the drink, tadpole.
I guess they can't save that guy. He said he's alone. They don't want to make a liar out of him.
Oh, no!
They don't want Scavo to make a pancake out of him either.
Let's go. Where to, Scavo? Our underwater hideout.
Jumping jellyfish. Must be 100 feet tall. What do we do, Aquaman?
I'm calling for some smashers.
Using his telepathic powers, the Sea King transmits a battle call to giant creatures of the sea.
The porpoise will take you to the mainland.
It's a dolphin, but who's being picky? And that thing is 3/4 out of the water. I'm not sure what he figures his fish can do.
Scavo, look, we're being followed.
Quick! About face, robot!
They've got an army of fish.
Our razor-sharp pinwheels will make chowder out of those fish. Attack!
Yeah, fish are slow. They'll never be able to dodge those, unless they try.
No score.
Raise the left hand. Fire torpedoes! Uh-oh. Tin fish. Mow 'em down, gang.
Nice going, Aquaman.
Ouch! I think Dr. Scholl has some medicated pads that can help with that. Now Scavvy has another problem. Whales, hammerhead sharks, and anything else with a hard head is ramming the robot from all sides.
Okay, Tusky. You gave them an earful.
I said hard head, not hollow head.
Great waves. More pinwheels.
Treat fireworks with respect, kids. If you abuse them, see what can happen to your fingers?
With his Submarobot destroyed, Scavo leads an attack with guns that fire compressed air bubbles, hard as steel.
Stay here. I'll take care of them.
Here comes Aquaman. Let's give him a bubble bath.
You mean Bubble Bonk. Aqualad goes down equally easy, and so does Tusky. When Scavo saw how easy that was, he immediately returned the giant robot to the guy who sold it to him. The official reason for return was item over-engineered.
The team's in trouble. I'll attack from the rear.
Aqualad wants to go after them, but Aquaman says, let them go. We won't see them again for a very long time. So, you know there's still runtime to fill, right?
Come on, follow me. Okay, now let's turn on the heat with the thermal gun.
The thermal gun is just what its name says. It shoots a heat beam that is making the water too hot to sustain life. Aquaman calls some marlins because they're used to very warm water. Not as warm as that beam is making it, but let's conveniently overlook that.
Okay, Marlins, let's wash them away with a tidal wave.
Scavo! Look! A tidal wave? Quick! The tunnel!
Look, Aquaman. I win the scavenger hunt.
The bad guys are wrapped up, and Aquaman and Aqualad are dragging them to justice. One of the locals found the thermal gun and started the island's first fast food restaurant. Nobody could figure out how he cooked everything so quickly. He said it was magic and they should keep the money flowing so the magic didn't get angry. And I can say that. I know I can. I've done it before.